Hopefully everybody can hear me. That was a fail and a half. Let's see here. That was a fail and a half. Okay, so my mic's working at least. I don't know what happened there. It kicked me out of YouTube there real quick. Okay, so we are gonna speed up time. Get through the night. I think I got my last fertilization step down on the one field that we own, 16 there. Yep, sweet. So that'll probably come in over the night, and we're gonna get to work and start getting stuff. Do a quick job while we're waiting. Sweet. And we're off. Close the map. We gotta close the help window. It's irritating. Here we go. Get to dawn and have the sun come up. Turn time back down, and then we'll have a good work here. So I may or may not be able to do as many broadcasts as I was hoping. I was hoping to do a couple of different fields or maps. So for right now, we're just gonna stick with this one. It is already 2 o'clock where I am. And I do need to get some sleep tonight, some normal sleep. So we're just gonna do this. Word. What's up, Nicholson Farm? How's it going, man? Yeah, I've got the smoke playing over here on my phone while I'm broadcasting. I can't hear anything though because I've got the volume turned down. I don't want to impose and have his broadcast show up on my feed. I don't know where my moderator is tonight. Might have passed out early. I do have an open chat party going if you're friends with me on PlayStation 4. Anybody is welcome to join. Be more than happy to have you guys on while I'm streaming. We're back to using my AG9 wireless headset. I've been using my Turtle Bay headset here for a bit, but I have a feeling my voice comes through kind of muffled. Microphone on it's kind of flimsy, and half the time it ends up in my beard. So my AG9 set's kind of working. I kind of half-ish fixed it, so we're rolling with it. Oh, let's see if I can get this charger cord plugged in. Oh. Yeah, I see that. I see aliens in on Smoke's feed here. Yeah, I was showing my oldest alien Jim's video from earlier last night with the conveyor belts. Not only wild, but genius setup. So what were you working on earlier, Nicholson Farm? You said you were doing some repairs to your truck. What kind of truck? Ew. That sucks. How old are we talking? One of my favorite body styles. I had a 94 F-150 two-wheel drive. 300 cubic inch inline 6 with a 5-speed manual training. I miss that truck. I miss that truck a lot. I don't care for the newer Fords all that much. They're too flashy for my taste. Of course, that goes with any of them. I don't care who makes it, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, they're all too flashy. They're trucks, they're meant to work. They ain't supposed to be showpieces. Sweet! Raking in the dough. Alright, we'll wait for daylight to roll around before we do any other jobs. Dang it. I did not buy a corn header for this. Nope, wrong one. Just kidding. Is there an oldish school corn header that I can use for this? There we go. How much horsepower does that need? Doesn't tell me. That's not nice. There's no horsepower rating on these. So, according to this, yep, that's, I'll never forget years ago, my old man had a 91 W150 half-ton Dodge. It was a nutless wonder. It was a throttle body injected 318 with had that stupid push button overdrive transmission. And she was just a nutless wonder. But put that thing out in the field in 4 low, man, should pull a house off a foundation. I guess we'll go with that. You know what? Screw it. Let's just buy another harvester that does corn. I'll have one for each. For the most part, we're using Massey Ferguson stuff, but we're gonna liven it up here a little bit. So that goes there. Shuttleboard, back tire, yes. Yes, and yes. Excuse me. Yes. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a while for me to get it. So, I'm just gonna have to see what happens. Roll with the flow. Alright, so let's slow the time back down here. There we go. Cool. Alright. Wrong way. Sweet. I did shut everything else off, right? Yep, good. Cool. That's awesome. I'll be able to watch you guys all broadcast and play it for a bit before I'm able to get it. I did not want to do that. There we go. I love this thing, it's so cool. Yeah, it must have been an early night tonight for Dom. Usually he's right on here. What do you mean, Nicholson Farms? Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Ah, okay. Yeah. No, I haven't seen any of that yet either. I'd imagine they're gonna have them though, with the placeable animal pens, no? What was I doing? Oh, gotta go get the. Speaking of placeables, thank you, Nicholson Farm. Where are they? Are you serious? Oh, okay, good. Um, hmm, okay. Perfect. Oh, you know what we gotta do too? I do not want this hanging over my head, so we're gonna get rid of the loan, pay that off, be done with it. Sweet. Talking about bacon? Are they really? Uh, what am I missing here? I'm missing a lot. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing here, and I'm not paying attention to the chat stream over there. I just have been playing on my phone. Euro boss. Okay. I like bacon, period. Bacon rocks. I haven't had bacon in a while, though. That's cool. So that's something I ever delved into. Um, yeah, we're just gonna buy that field, and we're gonna go buy this field too. Because I want these fields. That's awesome. The real stuff, not that processed crap. That doesn't look right. Yes, we're just gonna buy that. Okay, cool. Well, that's cool, man. Used to raise pigs back in the day. Spent more time chasing the damn things than we did raising them. Of course, we didn't have a very good setup for their pens, so they kept rutting out from underneath it. Uh-oh. Yep, that thing got stuck somehow there. Oh. The ladies have laid their eggs, so let's get those picked up. Cluck fest going on over here. Giving each other the daily scoop. Let's see here. We do, like I said, again, we do have an open chat. Anybody wants to join, and you're on my friends list, please feel more than free to do so. That should be all of the eggs, I think. Order here one more time. Ah, there's another one. Sweet. Okay, let's go turn these in. It's funny, I have this on my Pacific Inlet map, and I've never used about it. Never thought to use it for anything else. Oh, that's sweet, Nicholson. I've been looking at that game for a while. I have some hunter game on my PlayStation, but it's not a very good one. Crappy graphics. I'm gonna get this thing moved now because it's all messed up. There we go. Just gotta put that right there. There we go, that's better. Good morning, Lucia. Nice. No hablo español, Lucia, sorry. That's all I really know how to say. Wow, he managed to fit that whole field in there. That's not a very good yield. We're gonna go easy on the spinning on this map, I think. I've got all my equipment, so that's the plus side. I'm gonna have to lease a potato harvester. Because I bought that field and I actually want those because I am gonna do pigs. And almost filled it up. Not too bad. Sorry, I'm not too talkative tonight, folks. I'm a little tired and just had a busy day. Trying to focus on what I want to do here. It's been a while since you played Farm Sim 17. Got a map that I'm on. Let's see here. I need the fertilizer. Let's just put this over here for now. No worries. All good. I hear you, man. there's that. Let's go get our plow, because I got a plow. Field 14. 17's got product in it, I think. Alright. Oh. Put a worker on, and I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be right back, folks. Hopefully this is still broadcasting normally and you can hear me. Hopefully this is, yep. Sweet. Everybody who's here, thanks for joining. Highly appreciated. We're back on Hagenstad tonight. Oh, I forgot about that tractor. Let's reset that. Let's see here. Okay, we found our gold nuggets. We are debt-free as of right now. Got in our first harvest of wheat. We got that into our new forage silo. The straw from it. I wasn't expecting this much off of that field. I was actually surprised he was able. The worker I hired was able to get it all into get it all in one load. So we're gonna get the cultivators and the seed and the fertilizers going here. Start making some money. Come on, get in there. So, hopefully everybody had a wonderful day. Mine is alright. Another day in paradise, as I put it. I'm just gonna kind of set this guy. Nope, I need him to cultivate. Where is my... Okay, hold on a minute. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy over here. Oh, he's out of fertilizer. Okay, go reload this guy. Okay. Gonna make me do it all by myself. That's alright. I don't mind that. Just want to send a quick thoughts and prayers out to Nicholson Farm. Lost his uncle here a few days ago to cancer. It's always horrible to lose somebody to anything, especially something like that. Just want to let them know we're thinking of them. And you have our condolences. And I don't just say that to make it sound good, I mean that. I lost my old man about 7 years ago to the same thing. I'd give anything to have him back, even if it's just for a short while. So eventually these 3 fields will become one. I have plans for this. We're gonna do some tree mowing. Not at the moment yet. We're gonna leave it like this for a little bit. Give us a little bit rotational value on the farm here. So I need to look into purchasing, or at least, I don't want to buy a potato harvester because I'm not going to be really doing a lot of potatoes, but I don't want to just plow that field under because I plan on pigs. So I probably should have kept one of the Dudes bars. Let's go look at potato stuff. Potato harvesting. Got their, what's this hold? That holds 9,208. That holds 10,000 liters. So, 85, that needs 150, that needs 65 horsepower, I think it says. So for now, I think we're just going to lease the equipment for this. But for starters, I don't think I have a tractor with a front PTO on it. So that is going to be our first issue. Okay, there's that. Out of the way. So, this guy is going to be our sowing machine. Planter or seeder tractor. We're gonna start slowly building our crops up here. So we have, what do we want to do next? We'll do, I guess we'll go in order. Not gonna hurt nothing, right? Barley's next. Magnifique. Okay, so we need to look into the Massey Ferguson packs that we have. So this is all the old stuff. I don't think there's a tractor on here with a front PTO or hitch. None of those have that set up. So here, that's too newish. No. I don't think there is one. Okay, that one can have one put on it. That's cool. We'll go with a higher horsepower. No, we have to have something with 150 horsepower, so we're gonna have to go. I want to go old school, but I don't want to go. We're gonna have to go off-brand, I think. We're gonna need one off-brand tractor here. No, do it. Yeah, the Deuce doesn't even have enough horsepower for it. Okay, so. Well, kind of screwed myself over there. What has enough horsepower? Okay, we'll kind of make this look like an old Massey, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Oy vey. Give me 1 second, folks. Hello. 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 Good. Good. So. I don't think I bought one yet. Let's see here. Nope. Good. Alright, so. I guess. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. I guess we're just gonna say meh and just purchase this stuff. Get that out of the way anyway. It still leaves us with a decent amount of money. If I have to, I can sell it later. I should have leased it, but whatever. We can do jobs and get our money up that way. Back up that way, I guess. Plus I can take it on a loan if needs be. This thing cranks. Alright. Nope. Took that turn too quick. Can I hire a worker? I can. Even better. So. You know what? We're gonna set him right there. And since I know I'm not destroying my crops now, we're just gonna set this guy to do the home topping. And get that done and over with. Then I'll go through with this and with the harvester and we'll collect it all. It seems a little bit more advantageous. Not one for the potato harvesting, it just takes too long sometimes. But whatever. Have that guy go at it, get it done. Actually, I'm just gonna use this method. What in God's name is that? Bar? Oh, those are my hired workers, okay. I want to purchase these two fields here. Or at least one of them. 5. Oh, perfect. That's ready to be harvested. So that's $12,000 if we do that. Let's do a job, shall we? Ooh, a rustle mesh. Sweet. Ooh, it's so quiet. Cool. Come on. 2 phone things. Pay attention, Tiny. Come on. What was I doing? Come on. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, that's what I was doing. No, close, get out of there. This is what I wanted to go look at. Morning, folks. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm kind of bouncing around YouTube while I'm working here. Just checking out Clutch's mudrunner stream here. Looks interesting for sure. Hey, cows go moo. What's up? How was your day, man? And I'll blow my horn for you. How was the day, man? I had an interesting evening. First night in 16 years I've ever had to work on a Halloween night. I missed trick-or-treating with the boys. Yeah, neither do I. And we had a prison break at the detention center next door. On top of being stuck at work. yeah, I've had those days, man. So, to make the night interesting, we got a phone call from our facility manager. We, where the shop is, we have a high security detention center right next door, and they had an inmate breakout. They don't know how he did it, but they did catch him. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. We had an inmate break out of the prison next door. So at first we only knew that there was an inmate that had escaped. And that he was in prison for parole violation. So people were getting curious as to why he was even in prison. He was on an 18-month sentence for probation violation. And I went and watched the news report on it because good old Channel 3 here in Connecticut was headed to the scene, in quotation marks, as they were still hunting for the prisoner. So, upon watching said video from the news channel, that sucks, Moo. That sucks big time. So, upon watching the news reporter telling us why he was doing 18 months, they decided to look into his criminal history and find out why he was in jail to begin with. So, if you're doing 18 months on probation violation, and your original charges were DUI, 2 different altercations with interfering with a police officer, 1 charge of one charge of attempted assault on a police officer, 1 charge of a high-speed chase engaged with officers, and there was one other. I can't remember what it was, but this guy had a rap sheet, and he's not even that old. 1992 was his date of birth. I was 12 in 1992. And I never considered doing any kind of that crap that this guy had pulled. So, anywho, the idiot breaks out of prison on an 18-month sentence of parole violation. He had already served 9 months of his sentence for just his parole violation. He was halfway done. And then he broke out of prison. That boy's life is done. Screwed over. 9 ways of being messed up for the rest of his life. He screwed the pooch. and sometimes it makes you wonder. You know, I'm not one to judge somebody, but you only had 9 more months to go. Why even bother? Like, literally, he'd already done his time for the original charges, and he was on parole. And he goes and screws it up and gets thrown back in prison for 18 more months, does half of it, and then decides to break out. Yeah, that guy's done. His future is non-existent at this point in time. It took him 3 hours to track him down, and he was back in prison. Which, where I work, 3 hours is actually kind of a long time. And it is a heavily wooded area, so, you know, he could have been hiding in the woods and whatnot, but why bother? DJ, what's up, man? If you're already halfway through a prison sentence, why take the risk? If you'd have been good, you would have gotten off in, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months? Yeah, that's true, man. That's the sad part. I've heard sad stories like that, though. People intentionally ending up in prison, homeless people. It's sad that we have as many homeless people in this world that we do. But there was one instance here in Connecticut. Homeless man would literally spend 6 months out of the year out on the streets, and as soon as it started getting cold, he would go to any store and throw a rock through the front window, or a brick or whatever he could find to smash the window. Yeah, I saw them earlier this morning. It's pretty cool. But this guy would intentionally break a window coming into the cold winter months, and after 3 or 4 years of doing this, they finally decided to say, hey, why are you doing this? Because he wasn't stealing anything. He was literally throwing a brick or a rock or something heavy through a glass storefront. And he looked right at him and said, you know what? 3 hots on a cot is better than freezing your ass off out in the middle of outside in the middle of winter. And that's exactly what he was. He had no intent of stealing anything. He wanted food and shelter, and unfortunately, that was the path he chose. And it just baffles the mind sometimes. You know, I've been in tough situations myself in life, and I'm only 38 years old. But my wife and my kids have kept me on the straight and narrow. I've never considered doing anything out of the ordinary or illegal. I'm not going to say I haven't done illegal things like with my vehicle, but ended up in places I shouldn't have been. But I've never considered causing damage to anybody else's property. Yeah, that's, you know what, Cowsgo movie, you're right. That's the sad part about it. The guy was only looking for 3 hots and a cot, literally, and that was how he did it. And his prison sentence would literally last the length of winter. He'd be, by the time early spring was setting in, he'd be out. And he'd spend 6 months out on the streets, and as soon as it started getting cold again, he'd do it again. Some people just, they don't know how to, some people are just too proud, you know. They won't ask for help, they won't try to get any help. And I completely understand that, especially being a father and a husband. But there's always a better route to take, in my opinion. There's always a different avenue that can be chosen. To each their own. Everybody makes their decisions in life and they have to deal with it. Whether it be for the better or for the worse. Really? That's ridiculous, cows. No, that's the sad part about society nowadays. I try not to get into politics and all the crap today, but I find more comedic relief in talking about my own life because it's funny as hell sometimes. It's really sad how society itself is. If you even go back just 30 years, and 30 years is not a long freaking time. I'm 38. You go back 30 years, if somebody saw you broke down on the side of the highway, it didn't matter what state you lived in, what town you were from, didn't matter what color your skin was, somebody would always pull over and offer a hand. Now people are just too busy sticking their phones, their faces in their phones. Unreal. Sometimes it bothers me as to how the direction our society's headed. Yeah, it's like the other night, cause I had to get out of the house for a little bit the other night. As with every marriage, they have their ups and downs, and I decided to take Betty out for a quick spin the other night, just to blow off some steam and calm down and collect my thoughts and pull my head out of my ass. So I went down to the local Cumberland Farms and I got myself a coffee and a fresh pack of smokes, and I decided to sit out of the way in Betty and just surf Facebook and YouTube and whatnot, this and that, and in 30 or 40 minute time span I had 3 cops pull up to me and ask if everything was alright or if I was waiting for somebody. It's like, bro, I'm sitting here in my truck, lights off. You can see I have my phone in my hand. I'm good. If I was going to cause trouble, I would have done it by now. Better than being out raising holy hell on the back roads up in Kent or somewhere. Which is not all that long ago. That's what I would have been doing. Yeah, go figure. Always a day late and $1 short, right, man? Okay, we need to fix up that little bit there. I really shouldn't have bought this, but whatever. I have a Mexican standoff going on over here. I do. Okay. There. Alright. I'll shut that guy off for right now. Good. He's done. So we do not need this attached anymore. Ooh, not cool, man. I at the moment I think everybody is over on Clutch's stream, cause I don't know actually who's over there. No, Farmer Pierce is over on Clutch's stream. John Brock's over there. Smokey's over there. DJ's kind of chilling out, kicking it. They're watching Clutch play a mudrunner. He got the American DLC. It is what it is, man. They can always catch my videos later. I'm not gonna be one to nitpick about it. Everybody's got their own times for streaming. I'm doing my video here, and I'm watching Clutch's stream, so I just got it really, really quiet, so I don't pick it up on my microphone. Yeah, that's the crappy part. I have mudrunner on PS4, but I don't have the DLC yet, and I don't know how long it's gonna be before I get it. Things were going good, and as usual, life decided to kick me in the square in the ball sack. So, you gotta take it with stride and work around it and make the best of it. That's what I'm doing. Watching Jim Bob learning how to load. What do you mean? I don't know. I haven't tried. I did a broadcast for about an hour the other day. I did have a multiplayer server open, but everybody else was playing the new American Wilds DLC, so nobody joined me. It's alright. I get it. Gotta check out the new stuff. If I had it, I would be too. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I've only ever tried to manually load the log trailers with the cravats on casual mode. Yeah, I know, it's not expensive on the store. But unfortunately, I have my internet bill due Friday, and I have my car insurance due tomorrow. And I gotta give the landlord something, because I'm already a half month behind on that, so, you know. Gotta, like I said, take things in stride and do what you can when you can, and that's that. Games come second, life comes first. Work first, play later, man. You know, that's not actually a bad idea. Who did you go to, though? Because GameStop screws you on trade-ins for games. Like, hardcore screws you. Gonna buy an old pickup here. The Rodeo. I guess we'll make it red. Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm in that same boat. It is what it is. I put myself in that boat, I'll get myself out of it. Nope. I'm doing horrible driving. DJ was in here for a minute or two, a couple of times. I don't know where he ran off to. You know what? I like the, when I do like the fuel trailers, I'll make the truck this same color. The newer, not the dually pickup, but the newer Fordish looking truck. And I'll do red with the black on the truck, and then I'll do, and black stripes, and then I'll do red and black on the fuel tip trailer. Yeah, I saw it, man. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah, we'll do this quick. I gotta get my workstation cleared off and accessible again. It kind of became a catch-all. Kind of pissed off about that. I don't have much for belongings of my own in this house, but between the wife and the kids, you know, my stuff gets messed up, and I get a little pissy about it. I'm a lunatic, and then if anything happens to their crap, the world's ending. But such is life. It is, like I said, it is what it is. Just get over it and move on. Oh no. The wife would shoot me if I gave any away. 3/4 of the damn things are started anyway and haven't even been finished. I have found a new passion for military aircraft. I've got quite a few of those that I want to put together. I built a DC-9 airliner here about a year and a half ago. That's actually on the shelf over my head. It's pretty sweet. Not a very big one. It's a little dinky model, but I enjoyed building it. You know, I painted the pilot and co-pilot. Got the antenna wire between the tail fin and the antenna mast. Used a piece of sewing thread for that. Ha ha ha! I haven't used a Lamborghini on this game in eons. I've flown a couple of times in my life. No, I ain't putting it. I don't run the money cheat mod at all. I found the game to be slightly boring with that, and I'm actually, even though this isn't a seasons map, I'm actually finding myself enjoying this with the lack of having that accessible more appealing. It's cool to have, but because you can get all the equipment you want right off the bat, but kind of takes the fun out of the game. in my opinion. Welcome to the stream, viewer. Thanks for joining. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm hoping we end up with Mercury Farms from Alien Jim. That map looks awesome. It sucks though because everybody on PC is doing Shamrock Valley. Nobody's done Mercury Farms yet, and I know it's past testing, and I know it's out there for PC. I just caught wind today that Arthur Chapman is going to have early access to FS19. And it's not just game review. He's going to be able to broadcast the game and play it and give us all heads ups on how it works for the PC community anyway. Usually the early access people have it anywhere between a week and a half to 2 weeks. I think Daggerwin did a video on it real quick. Somebody did a video on Mercury Farms. I swear they did. Yeah, I still watch Arthur Chapman. He does a lot of different video games that I just don't care for. I enjoy his 2-player maps that he does with Micah. Like his Sport Farm on the Valley of the Old Farm. His multiplayer map that he does with like 30 people is okay. It's not my cup of tea. A pre-release of Mercury Farms or something else there, cows? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I know somebody did something. Do you have to unpull this? There we go. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So that's maybe what I'm thinking about. That makes sense. I don't really use these plows too much. Morning, it's Daddy. How you doing? What's going on today? How was your night, evening, whatever time of the day it is where you are, wherever that may be? You tried to go to sleep? Or are you telling me I should try to go to sleep? I don't sleep much, man. To be honest with you, I don't. Domwit! I see you finally joined the land of the living. Rough night there, it's Daddy. I have those almost every night. Usually I get a messenger message from him asking when I'm going to be on. I missed him tonight. Yeah, I tried to use that excuse before, man. It doesn't work. Oh, my man. Awesome. Actually, you know what? We'll just leave that down. We'll go over here. Not a fan of the track tractors there, it's Daddy. I kind of like them. They're pretty cool. It's a matter of opinion, though. I never got to play with anything like this growing up. We had two tractors, and they were old tractors. Yeah, they're kind of a turn on the dime kind of thing, which I don't like. Half the time I tend to find myself, when I do have them, I'm steering from the cab. Yeah, I hear you. Challenger, all the way, man. keep hitting the wrong damn button there. Hey man, that's awesome news. That's cool. I'm getting to the point here where I'm gonna have to break down and replace Betty. I don't want to, but she's been such a reliable truck. The mileage and the issues that she has, it's getting to the point where I can't trust her. One of these days I'm gonna go to turn and she's gonna say, nope, I've had enough. I've had massive play in the steering shaft for, about 4 months. And I can't justify spending $300 on a steering shaft on a $250 truck. Betty is my 2000 F-150. If you search my videos, you'll see I got a couple of them up there of her. I bought the truck 6 years ago for $250 at 343,000 miles. And she's just getting ready to hit 397,000. It's only a few days away from 397,000 actually. She's been all over the eastern seaboard. And if when you see the truck you don't understand where Betty came from, just think of ZZ Top. I've been through hell and back with Betty. I've been through an almost divorce with Betty. I spent many nights in that truck where I should have been at home and I wasn't because I was stupid. I couldn't get my license unless I knew how to drive a standard, man. That was Mom's rule. Mom would not let any of her kids get their license unless we knew how to drive a stick shift. And her theory was that she had to learn how to drive a 1948 International pickup with a 3-speed on a column. So that was her theory. If she had to learn on something like that, we had to at least know how to drive a stick shift. And the old man didn't argue on that. Yeah, no, you never do forget. Once you learn, that's it. You know it, hands down. I'd give anything to have an old 3-speed on a column. I love those shift patterns on those things. Matter of fact, out of the 5 kids growing up, my youngest sister was the only one who didn't know how to learn. Didn't need to learn because by the time she got her license, there wasn't a drivable stick shift in the family. So she was the only one that got away with it. She knows how to drive them now, but that was not a stipulation when she got her license. got 4 people watching and only 2 people talking to me. What's going on here? Welcome to the stream, folks. Please, if you have the ability to type and say hello, I don't bite. Ain't got many teeth left to bite with, so. I think DJ's, oh, I scared one off. They bailed. I think DJ is creeping on us. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not in that category there, cows, so you're gonna have to find somebody else to do that. I have to say, using this plow has been quite satisfying. I don't think in 2 years of playing this game, I don't think I've ever used this plow. I don't think I have. I may have. I could be lying, but I don't remember. But I do like them challengers, though, man. I scared another one off. Oh well. Win some, you lose some. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, people think I'm communist and un-American. I don't like steak. I've only eaten steak in one place that I could actually tolerate it, and it was cooked to perfection, in my opinion. 78. Holy crap! The most I ever put down when I used them was 12. God bless her, my mother, to this day, cannot, I repeat, cannot cook a steak to save her damn life. Every time she tries, it just, you could bounce, you literally could bounce it off the deck like a freaking hockey puck. And I just don't know what it is. Cooks it way too long. Sweet. Get a farm up and running. Crap. Yeah, I'm not one for, you know, like run it through a warm oven type person, but I'm not one for well done. Or overcooked by any means. Well, what it is about steak, the texture really it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. No, Dom, it is not. Because believe it or not, I've only been playing about a month and a half without it. So, No, it's not bad. I do have a couple of maps that I have that I built from the ground up. Those are my logging maps. And then I've got Goldcrest Valley with the seasons and everything else that I've recently put out. But that's it. Oh. Oh, the arthritis is acting up. You got your copy ordered there, Dom? Sweet. You'll have to start broadcasting on Twitch so I can watch you. Dang. What the hell did she need to borrow $200 for, man? I ain't never borrowed that much money from a sibling. Of course, I've never had to either. 780. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to turn the sound down just a little bit here. Turn the master volume down so you folks can hear me maybe a little bit better. Nope. Vehicle volume's gotta go down a little. There we go. Hopefully if you were having a hard time before, you can hear me better now. I'm using the wireless headset tonight, so my voice is a little bit more clear. Well, cheap $20 Turtle Bay headset's okay, but it's a one earpiece headset, so the mic gets caught up in my beard and muffles my voice. I don't why this is showing the plow marks that way when I went end to end. It's just stupid. Why would you go this? Why would you go this way instead of this way with a plow? There's just no room to turn around. It makes no sense, man. Because it'd take twice as long too, I'd think. Hopefully that's something they fix in 19 when you hire a damn worker. Nice. Dom, I honestly couldn't tell you because it's going to be a little bit longer for me to get it. I honestly just want to be able to play the game. I don't really care about the mods. The mods do make it better, but personally I just want to be able to use the John Deere. Only because I used to work for John Deere when I was like 15 years old. That was another one I was thinking about doing a map on, but I got all my save slots full now, and I ain't getting rid of nothing unless I'm done with the map. And I got tons of work to do on each freaking one of them. I'm coming into the first winter on Oakfield. I got to get my butt back over on that map. Got a couple of recordings my oldest has got to do some editing on this weekend. Hopefully he'll get those up. Well, like I said, Dom, I'll have to watch you play it. Dom, you're on Xbox, right? What's going on with my toe? One of my toes is having a muscle spasm. Yeah, you'll have to go through Twitch and broadcast via mobile device to YouTube. Because Xbox is either Twitch or Mixer. And they don't have you can't broadcast directly from to YouTube off the Xbox. Last I knew you couldn't. I don't know if that's changed. Which sucks because I want to broadcast my Forza 2 Horizon, and I can't. Unless I make a Mixer or a Twitch channel, which I have Twitch and Mixer downloaded on my phone. I just haven't done anything with it yet. Plus, I haven't been on the Xbox in months. Cows is adding people to my messages. Yeah, countdown started. 19 days as of today. Cows, who are you adding to my messages? Ah, okay. It's not a dirty pic, is it? I'm not gonna gag, am I? Let's see here. Let's see. Come on, load up. You'll have to throw that up on the Facebook page. Oh, that's funny. That's awesome, man. You should rake in some bank with that. Oh, damn, I'm getting tired. What time is it? Man, Clutch is still going. It's 4 o'clock in the morning here. I think he's 2 hours behind me. So, what is that? It's 4 o'clock here. It's 2 o'clock up there. Damn. Man, that looks so wild on PC. No, Dom, I ain't gonna do that again. I have to be really, really exhausted for that to happen. And I have to be in the zone to fall asleep, and I'm, thankfully nowhere near that yet. I should have just left that damn video up. There is a video hidden somewhere in my YouTube channel from about a year or so ago, maybe a little bit. No, it was over a year ago, but whatever. There's a video of me, same thing, fell asleep on Smoky Mountain Logging, broadcasting. I had like 12 viewers. I don't know if I caught, if I got caught snoring. No, I know on the last one I did, so that's why I deleted it. I sound funny when I snore. It's freaking end of October and I'm getting dive bombed by a damn moth that got in the house. Freaking weather patterns here in Connecticut are stupid. Dom, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Facebook page, but I got you and Howard Bot as administrators on there. That's alright. You don't know where exactly I live. Doesn't matter, I'll tell people where I live. I live in a small town called Plymouth, Connecticut. There goes the first 18 freaking wheeler of the morning blowing past my house going uphill at Mach 10. Ugh, it's so aggravating. It's like you don't even have a wall between you and the damn road here. Yay! Ooh, that was a good payday. Sweet. Somebody else has joined. Welcome to the stream, folks. Thanks for joining. Okay, oh, he's way out there. Yeah, no, that money, you're right, that money will not go far. Let's see here. Boy, that thing looks stinky attached to that. Alright, let's go get a trailer, we'll get that emptied off. Woohoo! I believe I can fly. Crank it up. Nope, nope, fail. Alright. Oh. Be good if I had a trailer. No, come on. November 20th will be a fun day. Ugh. Be careful of that, man. Yeah. Oh crap, man. Get off the field, get off the field. That one's planted. Alrighty. Let's see. Did he miss a whole row? He did. You're fired. Ugh. Taters! It's taters! I think I'm gonna be keeping this in this tractor setup. Cool. Kinda like that setup. I'll let him continue. Alrighty. Who's next? I gotta get this guy going again. That guy's finally done. How old are you, Dom? I have this feeling Dom's not old enough for that yet. Yeah, Dom's not old enough for a colonoscopy. Dom's a pretty cool dude. He's been watching me for a while. Yeah, I'll never forget the look on my oldest son's face when he had to do that. Damn you, Dad. What happened here? No. We're not rock climbing. This is not mudrunner. There we go. Yeah, no shit. Pardon my language, but that is true story right there, man. Oh, I think I'm gonna take a quick smoke break. I'm gonna leave this on autopilot. I'll be right back, fellas. What's up, fellas? I can never rely on these guys. What's up, fellas? How lucky even missed a spot. I'm gonna fix this mess. Alright. God, I'm going outside with my shirt open and no socks on. It's gorgeous up here in Connecticut right now. Or down here in Connecticut. whatever works for you. Unreal what the weather change patterns are here. Here and get this bit that he missed. I'm still gonna have to get a row. Ugh. Really? These AIs leave a lot to be desired, that's for sure. Okay. Alright, get this guy out of the way. There we go. This is why I don't do potatoes. Yeah, I hear you. I always catch my wife with that. She'll say something about her uncle that used to live down in California, and I'll look at her and go, "You mean out in California?" Love to take the wife and kids up to Niagara Falls sometimes. I haven't. Last time I think we were there, I was 17, or no, I was younger than that. I was 13 the last time folks took me and the sisters up to Canada, to Niagara Falls. After 7 years in a row in yearly family trips to Niagara Falls, we all finally broke down and said, "Dad, it's never going to change. No matter how pretty it is, it's just going to be the same thing over and over and over again." He loved going up to the falls. It was his getaway when he was growing up as a young man. He was living on his own in Buffalo. That was his peace and quiet time. Nice. What's up, Lunatic? How you doing, man? Long night for you, huh? Thanks for swinging in, Lunatic. Appreciate it greatly, as always. I have to get together with you and figure out when I can hop over your way and give you fellas a hand. I'd love to be able to help you out when needed. Tim Heritage, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, man. How you doing today? Yeah, I hear you, man. I beat myself up. It's 4:30ish in the morning here, and I got to wife and I got to be out of the house around 9 o'clock. Go cash my check and get some stuff done before I go in for the day. Get the internet bill paid so I can keep streaming for you fellas. Get the car insurance payment out. Live to work and work to live. It seems like everybody's waking up. Oh boy. Oh. Aside from weekends, man, my nights are pretty open. Anytime you need help, man, just shoot me a message. If I'm not on my PlayStation at home, I have the app on my phone, so I'll get it no matter what. Yeah, they caught him after about 3 hours there, Tim. It's 3:30 where you are, cows. It's 20 after 4 where I am. Let's see here. Yep, alright, good. He's got that. They should have been in bed probably about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't do it too much, and actually a lot of people don't do it too much. I mean, the only real purpose of the damn things is for feeding your pigs. You don't make a lot of money off them, that's for sure. I'll show you. Potatoes, even on their high price, that's them right there. I'll put them in the beginning of the very first column there. That's the prices on potatoes, so you don't get a big yield off of them anyway. Not really worth the waste of effort and equipment. But if you're gonna be doing pigs, you gotta have potatoes or sugar beets. So I had potatoes already, so that's what's gonna be happening. Jump back over here. Excuse me, fellas. Yeah, I've got the pig food silo mod. I don't know how advantageous that is because it still charges you for it. And it's just the cost outweighs the worth, I guess. I don't know. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tim. I don't know what it is about this house, but I never really had a problem with sneezing, and all of a sudden, 8 years straight, right around this time, I get the sneezing fits. Trying to get a headland off of here, so this guy doesn't try to drive up on the rock face there. Alright, let's see. Let's see what that does, if anything. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, you're right. They will find a way, if anything. Alrighty, let's see here. Thanks, fellas. Greatly appreciated. Definitely. I'm not the. I was on the stream the other night with you, and they were talking about R2D2, or R2 RD2, whatever you want to call it, and the last kind of game I had like that was Gun on PlayStation 2, and I don't know what's around here somewhere still. Kids kept overheating the damn PlayStation 2, so after the last time they overheated it, and I said that's enough. I'm not gonna put it back together. I'm not gonna take it apart, clean it, and put it back together. Because at that point I'd taken it apart 6 or 7 times. And I wasn't going to do it again, especially when they need to be outside. uh, yeah, I get that a lot too. Dang. I heard the download file for that's pretty extensive. Oh, holy crap. Morning, fellas. Thanks for joining. And ladies, if there are any. Get some canola going over here. So cool the way you can zoom in here and see the inner workings. Yeah, true story, lunatic, true story. What is he gonna do here? Is he gonna make the turn? Extreme potato harvesting. Oh, there he goes. Cool. Thank God he has only got a few more passes. Yeah, I wish I'd have taken the time when they announced FS19. They ran a big deal on FS17. I wish I'd have just bought the damn game digitally. And I wouldn't have any need for 2 discs. Quad track. I love me them case quad tracks. Oh, this guy's not gonna make it with that. He's almost full. Dang. Sweet. Alright, that's a full load there. We'll dump this off. And those old Massey Ferguson tractors really do cook right along when they're doing work. Look at that guy, sowing right away. There you go. Just do it. Yeah, took, should have made enough room. Oh, older two boys will be getting up here soon, going to school. Look at me like, Dad, what the hell are you still doing up? A couple more passes. Should be able to go dump this real quick. I'm gonna be, just a heads up for anybody who's on, watching the stream. Helper D, oh, his tank's empty already. Well, anywho, anybody who's watching right now, I'm gonna start running open chat parties. So, anybody who's on my friends list that's on PS4 is more than welcome to hop in anytime they want. I enjoy talking to anybody and everybody. I got that same issue, lunatic. My issue is I'm overweight. Not by much anymore. I'm losing a lot of weight because the wife cut me off from drinking soda, and I've been drinking a butt ton of water. I've lost 25 pounds in the last 3 months because of that, and I'm still losing weight, which is I'm actually happy with. But I can't sleep in bed any more than 4 or 5 hours. If I sleep on a couch, my back is fine, but my neck pays for it. If I sleep in bed for any more than 8 hours, my back's screaming the next day. So it's a downfall of being not obese, but overweight most of your life. I'm working on that. Sadly, well, not sadly, but probably a little too late in life, but Kyle's bought a Magnum Attract. Sweet. Alright, okay, well, that guy's way. Here we go. Continue on, sir. You're not done. What are you doing? No, you're not. Oh, unfold pipe first. What are you doing? unfold. Help window, unfold, pipe. Where is the pipe? Hmm. Oh, thanks, Tom. Brain fart. Why is he stopping? You're not done yet. Cut it out. Oh, maybe this thing's still too close. Yeah. Oh, yep, that's why. Frickin' thing was too close. Price on a lot of the equipment on this game is outrageously stupid. But it does reflect what you have, the average farmer has to pay in real life. Alright, that thing needs its tank. What did I do? There it is. Ooh, this field's gonna take a couple of swings. I love this old Massey Ferguson pack. Okay, so that's 2 trailer loads off of this field. No more potatoes. Make sure we got everything off the edge of the field here. Yep. Well, thank you, Lunatic. I highly appreciate that. I look forward to you joining. And I look forward to joining yours, too. Alrighty. It's done, so... That is so cool how these things work sometimes. Sweet! Transformers! So, we're running one newish tractor. It's the Valtra N series because it's the only one enough horsepower to run the potato harvester. So, get this cleaned up here. That's 30. Potatoes in the skies, yes. This is the second time I've ever used it. Usually I just go for the self-propelled potato harvester, but I like the manual labor part of it, especially when you have to intervene. Because AI sucks. They say it'll be the next big step in mankind. I don't buy it one bit. Uh-oh, what did I do? What did I do? I got it stuck on something. Come on. Dom, unfortunately, with the circumstances I have recently just been dealt with, it's gonna be a bit. So I will not be pre-ordering 19 um, for a while. Which sadly it is what it is. But like I say, work first, life first, and then games after. But I manage with one income. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. But we make the most of it, and our kids are better off for it, in my opinion. You know, my oldest son is a typical father-son grunt, and then okay, bye. um, the 14-year-old does not have a phone. He's not responsible enough with one at the moment, in my opinion. Um, he's getting there, but just not there yet. Um, fertilizer. Nice. While that guy's doing this, I'll run over here and get this, put that away. Yeah, I hear you there, lunatic. Don't worry about it, Dom. You're 13. You do 13-year-old stuff. No offense meant either. It's life. You make do with what you have, and all you can do is be thankful for it. That's how I look at it. Oop, oop, get over there. Yes. Okay, good enough. Kind of crooked, but whatever. Palcat Gobble, welcome to the stream. Um, Gonna have to refill the cedar at least 2 more times. there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Gonna get some fertilizer down here. Da-da-da. Anybody ever noticed on these Massey Fergusons that little red light there on the dashboard? And then it goes out when it's running? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Ooh, there's a light on that gauge too. Cool. Never noticed that one. Welcome to the stream, folks. Thanks for joining. Numbers climbing up there. Woohoo! Yeah. Good. Ain't that the truth, Lunatic? You are correct right there. That's the best part of being a parent slash father. You can put a smile on your kid's face without a lot of effort. That's what makes it worth it. The oldest is beside himself that I'm having him learn how to use the Share Factory, and then he's editing my videos and putting them up on YouTube for me. And he's gonna teach me when he finishes figuring it out. It's a trap, Dom. Adulting can suck sometimes. At one point in our lives, we all have to do it. Well, at this point, I might as well wait for my boys to get up. I only got another... Oh crap, it's already 10 minutes to 5. Ugh, it's gonna be another rough day. Oh well. Mrs. Aussie, thank you for showing up. I greatly appreciate it. How you doing today? And keeping Mr. Aussie in line, I hope. Nope, they both ran out. What is he doing way over here? I didn't put you over here. What are you doing? Stop it! There's the he's running off again with everything. Yeah. Oh, my bad, Mr. Aussie. I've been up all night. My apologies. Oh, crap. Fail! My bad. At least I'm not sleeping on the job yet. Oh, boy. Mr. Aussie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Sweet. Well, maybe if I stay on long enough, Rabbit Man will join the chat. It's just about time for him to be waking up, I think. Jump off of here, get out of his way, because he's going to run me over. Alrighty, let's go hop in here, go fill this up. Yep, that button. Queen might have something to say about that. No worries, Cal. Sometimes I screw that up too. Sweet. What time is this is Aussie gonna be streaming there, Mr. Aussie? Let's see here. 2 a.m. in the U.S. Richard, welcome to the stream. How you doing? No, well, it depends on where you are. Uh, it is 5 o'clock where I am. Alright, gotcha, Mr. Aussie. I'll have to turn on the PlayStation in the bedroom when I do go lay down. And, I'll hit you up. I got another half hour here and the boys will be up getting ready for school, so might as well just wait for them to get up and then head off to bed for a couple hours. I am not harvesting that. How long does that job take? Not gonna do it. They don't give you any other... No, still not gonna do it. Let's see here. It's one of the trophies I have to achieve is help one farmer each. Let's see, this field shouldn't take too long. Let's see what this field takes. Well, I didn't get to the other two maps that I wanted to do tonight, but I will. Ew, a vent? Sweet. No, no, it wouldn't be. I was talking to Lunatic last night on his stream. No, I'm good on that one, man. I was telling Lunatic we've been having having the last couple of interesting weeks at work recently. Yesterday we had a Kenworth fan shredded itself to pieces and took out a radiator. One of the fueler trucks that they rebuilt the engine in not a year ago developed a coolant leak, and instead of saying something to the technicians or the foreman in the shop, they just kept adding coolant to the block or to the radiator, and in turn coolant was leaking into the engine. And they destroyed a completely brand new rebuilt motor in exactly 1 year. So that's gonna be a pretty penny to replace that engine. And a couple weeks ago we had a driver was delivering a load of yogurt and had a turbocharger run away on him. And instead of pulling over, he just kept driving. And it actually took people that were on the highway with him to get him to pull. They were actually cutting him off and slowing down. Cows, I work for an independent private trucking company. I work in the in-house parts department. So I deal with technicians on second shift. That particular driver didn't stop until somebody cut him off and forced him to stop because his truck was blowing so much smoke and oil onto the highway people couldn't see behind him. By the time he decided to pull over, and get out of his truck. As soon as he stepped foot out of it, the truck went up in flames, burned the truck and the trailer full of yogurt to the ground. He didn't even have enough time to get all of his personal belongings out of the rig. Lost all of his stuff. All of his paperwork, his cell phone, clothes, everything gone. All because he was ignorant of his warning lights and gauges. They're not called idiot lights for a reason. The pictures that I got to see of it, it was literally just a frame with rims and an engine and a tranny. Yeah, the techs are good. The drivers are morons. Well, some of them. Not all of them. Hey, Charlie Anderson, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I agree with Richard in that statement, and I approve of it. Yeah, I hear you there, cows. Well, thank you, Charlie Anderson. Appreciate that. I try my best. I don't think I'm cool, but... Yes, I do remember her mentioning that a few days back. That is awesome. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible, lunatic. I'm a Mr. Aussie, I'm a fan of Outback truckers. That's another thing I gotta get renewed is my Netflix account so I can get my weekly dose of that back under control. Let's see here. What am I doing? No, don't do that. Yeah, your brother was in here last night too, Charlie. Or I should say early yesterday morning. I think you stopped by yesterday morning too, didn't you? Swung by, stopped by. "49-minute video from Paris Games Week," huh? Is that the name of the channel? I'll have to go check that out. Well, my brother and his wife did cross country. Oh, I didn't care for Turbo on that show. His attitude left something to be desired. I actually heard later on after I've seen it. I've watched it multiple times on Netflix. I can't get enough of it. All right, Richard, I will do that. He's got a record from what I understand there, Mr. Aussie. That dude Turbo. I don't care for his crap. Hey, when you're driving in the Outback and a brake canister falls off your damn trailer, that's not saying much. It's not how well you take care of your equipment. Yeah, I heard that's exactly what I heard. Because they did a behind behind the scenes type stories on all the drivers that they had on there. I can't imagine why he's in a wheelchair. Uh, Cows. It's a Netflix series. Outback Truckers. There's quite a few decent truckers on there, and there's a couple of questionable ones. Do I play Starve? IO? No, I've never heard of that. Charlie, I've never actually heard of the game. It is an old show, but I enjoy it because of the fact that it has to do with machinery and heavy trucks. So, Mr. Aussie, out of sheer curiosity, how many trailers have you towed at once? Sweet. That is awesome. I've used the 150 mutter bin once on a map that it was not designed for. And then I used it on a map it was designed for. Then I lost interest in both maps. One was Mustang Valley, the other was Drumard Farms. I'm doing a horrible job here. Oh well. Last pass, hopefully. Sweet. That's awesome. There's so many sugar beet fields here. Jeez. I think I parked my truck in the way. Oh, no. It's gonna pull its little nasty truck here. You know, I don't know what it is with this. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't want to work for you anyway. Let's see here. Nope, that's a fence post. Nope, we're back over $200,000. That's cool. Oh, I'm pulling on, doing what my oldest does here. I'm bombing around on the map. Nope, come on. Stay on the ground. Let's see here. Only 2 million left there, cows? I mean, you had all those freaking green glowing towers just wrapped around your main farm. Let's see here. Is this guy done over here? I don't think so. I think he ran out of seed again. That's what I get for not paying attention. That field's gonna come in weird. My bad. Tires on this thing look like old Volkswagen tires. I was growing up on the farm, we had an old New Holland baler that used Volkswagen Beetle tires. And the old man had like 2 or 3 sets at the shop where he worked. Well, that would actually be kind of cool, Mr. Aussie. Oh, get away from me. Trying to run me down. Alright, let's see here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna violate clutch standards. Because these trees here at the edge of each field are getting in my way. Oh, he's done. Cool. Cultivate that now. Oh, that's a tree. Oh. Ugh. Well. Where's that Valtra at? Because they're in the future. Yeah, I have pure farming, Richard. I haven't got. I think I've played a total of maybe an hour on that. and I bought it back in January. I have that in real farm. Oh, there you go, cows. Let's see here. Is it in here? Nope. It's down here. Sorry, Clutch. He gonna be mad. I bought it digitally. I feel like I was ripped off. I haven't done enough with the game though to really figure it out. I dislike the controls on it for sure. Yeah, he's obsessed with cutting them down. Well, that's cool there, Mr. Aussie. I'm gonna have to look that up. That kind of stuff intrigues the hell out of me. Oh, shit. Oh, no way. Oh, shit. uh, nope, didn't get all of it. Well, that escalated quickly. That's awesome. Ah, much better. Alright, Mr. Aussie. Appreciate you stopping by, as always. Thank you. You folks have a wonderful day, and enjoy your stream. And I will be joining shortly. put this thing away. I'll get the cultivator over there on field 15. Stick this guy in here for right now. Alright folks, it's going to be break time for me. I'll be right back. Plus I got to get the boys up here in a few minutes. So I'll be chatting away with you on the chat stream here. And hopefully he'll keep you occupied long enough. Okay, so I'm back, fellas. I think we're gonna call it quits. It's coming up on 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's long enough. No! Hopefully, everybody can still hear me. I just had an error with my party chat. I don't know why. I had to save that quick. I don't know what's going on with that. Does everybody hear me still? Maybe, possibly. This thing working? Testing, testing. Let me turn up my phone here. Hello, hello. Oh, yep, okay. Sweet. I don't know what happened, but I lost my party chat. Oh. Well, that's nice to know, cows. Let's see here. So yeah, there's 3 hours, 45 minutes. Alright, fellas, and ladies, if anybody joined. That's gonna be it for tonight, or this morning, I should say. So, on that note, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Thumbs up always help. If you want to share the video, please be my guest, have at it. Any comments, questions, suggestions, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. And on that note, much love. Y'all have a good night, day.